Five-star property management video tour of the property located at 394 Alvarado Street in Brisbane, California. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family home right around 1,300 square feet. We're going to do our best to give you a very detailed video walkthrough of the property, so sit back, relax, let us do the heavy lifting, and let us show you around this property here. Very great property. It's really, really cool in terms of the diversity of space that it has, and the views obviously are great. I do like the safety feature of having a gate right there. You walk in and you've got a nice little entryway, and then you've got immediately access to the kitchen, which is great. Nice open kitchen, nice and modern color scheme, stainless steel appliances, white shaker cabinets, which is great. I really like the dark look of the counters as well, and again, a good amount of counter space and a nice open layout there, which is great. The thing about this property that you're going to really see, and it might take a few walkthroughs or a few views of this walkthrough to get an idea of, is the unique layout. You do have officially 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, but you have a ton of bonus rooms, which kind of hard to explain, so that's why we do these video tours, because it's hard to sometimes convey the message with just photos or written description, so the video tour is the best that we can possibly do other than having you come take a look at the property in person. So right now we're looking at the first official bedroom, so again, first of 2 bedrooms. We've got the closet right over here, you've got the attached bathroom, you've got nice natural lighting coming in through the front, and then you also have some nice recessed lighting overhead, which is great. Dimensions for the room, as well as the others, are going to be listed on the website. That's going to be go5starpm.com. Again, go5starpm.com. We have the link to the online application, qualification, high-quality photos, dimensions, and all kinds of other information about this property located there. So do your best to take a look at that, because we really do our best to give you as much information as possible about these properties to really answer any questions you might possibly have. All right, as I mentioned, we're going to take a look now at the first of 2 bedrooms. You've got a nice bathroom here with vanity, shower over tub, and you've got a toilet right there. This is great because you've got access, again, immediately right here through the bedroom. And also, if you are maybe in the kitchen or in one of the main living areas up here on this top level, you also have access to this bathroom as well. We're going to now continue the tour and go take a look at what we're going to consider kind of the main living area, maybe the upstairs living area. There's another area very similar to this downstairs. So again, I don't want to put too many labels on it, but traditionally this has kind of been used as a living room up here. You've got great natural lighting, obviously, as you can see with these windows. You've got a great view back there. We're going to be sure to go take a look at the 2 outdoor decks, and then you have basically 2 patios. If you consider that patio that you saw when you first entered this property, we've also got another patio downstairs, which is even bigger, that we're going to take a look at. So again, a lot to see on this tour of the property at 394 Alvarado Street here in Brisbane, California. All right, taking a look at the upper deck here. Great view, as you can see. It's nice if you're working from home maybe a few days a week. I'm sure that you could bring the laptop to sit out here, or the tablet. Wi-Fi signal should reach without too many issues. You can get a lot of work done. And you're overlooking your backyard here. And actually, if you notice, there's actually an additional workspace down there. So we're going to show you that too in this tour. So again, a lot of real estate to cover here. Very, very cool setup of this property, because there's a ton of work and a ton of diversity with how you could use this property and live in it. And I think it's a very modern way to approach living in the Bay Area after the pandemic, with many people still working, a few days from home, or maybe having shared living situations. This is a very cool property, and I think it's going to allow a lot of flexibility for somebody to make it their home. All right, let's continue the tour now. We're going to head downstairs, and we're going to take a look at the second full bedroom, second full bathroom as well. There's an additional living space. And then we're also going to look at the laundry room, a bonus room, and then the outdoor patio. So we still have, again, quite a bit of real estate to cover here. So just kind of bear with us. All right, as we take a look here, we are actually looking at now the second bedroom. So again, you've got the attached full bath, basically a mirror image of what you have upstairs. This is now the second bedroom located downstairs. This is a little bit more of a cozy room. I like it. This might be maybe the ideal setup for somebody that really wants to kind of sleep in, because you can make this room nice and dark if you want to just close those blinds over there, turn off the overhead lighting, and it's a little bit more cozy and kind of tucked in than the room upstairs. But again, it's your call with what you want to do with the space. It's just kind of a personal preference for me. Good sized closet. We will peek our heads in there to show you that as well, because it's kind of a question people always have, is what kind of closet space do I have to work with? So we want to do our best to show you that. Again, you've got a nice shelf up there, closet rod as well, and a good size amount of space. And we've got a light in there too, which is always a nice feature to have. I do want to point out the overhead recessed lighting again, and there was a window back over in the corner to let in some natural light and air. We've got the second full bath here. Again, mirror image of what we had upstairs. You've got a nice vanity, you've got the shower over tub and the toilet right here, and you've got a nice medicine cabinet there as well. But we're not quite done yet. We still have some additional living space down here. It's going to be what we consider our bonus room over to the right. Not only do we have the bonus room, but we actually have an additional deck. So this bonus room, again, is located kind of underneath the main living area that was upstairs. Very super nice, comforting, cozy area down here. Again, it's a little bit more private than upstairs because you have, you know, a few less windows from the side, but you still have a great view. You still have that great deck. So again, maybe if you want to kind of put your head down and get some more work done, but you still want to have a great view, this might be the area to do it and let somebody else work upstairs, or kind of keep the upstairs as the main living area, and this could be a great office. But before I save that as an office, there's a few more rooms we have to show you before you decide on that. So what we're going to do, we're going to open up this sliding glass door, and we're going to show you this outdoor, the second deck out here. Again, 394 Alvarado Street in Brisbane, California. Great property. Look at the view. It's amazing. That's really one of the highlights of living here in Brisbane. It's kind of a, I don't want to say it's a hidden gem, but it really kind of is. I mean, it's, you know, it's outside of the city, but it's still close enough if you want to get in, pick up some food, see some activities. Just showing you closet space here downstairs with some built-in organizers. But you are also very close to the peninsula as well, so you have all the activities that you might want access to. You're easy to get to BART, to SFO, to freeways, but just a whole different vibe here in Brisbane. I think it's a much more relaxed kind of slower paced vibe, even though you are still in the Bay Area, and it's super easy to get everywhere you need to get, but you just kind of slow down a little bit when you come here, and I really like that, and I think people really are looking for that kind of sense of community these days when they are looking for a new property. So let's continue the tour now. We actually are going to take a look at our laundry room. So this is washer and dryer, full size included. There's actually a sink there as well, which is always handy to rinse off shoes after a day of hiking or being at the beach when they're a little bit muddy or sandy. And then we have one more room, which we wanted to point out too. I think for me, this probably would be like an ideal room for a home gym or a yoga room. But again, this could also be maybe a home office, or it could be so many different things. So again, we know people are really getting creative and flexible with their living spaces these days. So there's so many possibilities, and I like the fact that the owners have taken the time and effort to make this a nice, warm, inviting space. And again, we've got this other outdoor patio, which is awesome out here, as you can see. So in addition to the two decks that you have this great outdoor patio out here, and you do have actually a little bit more of a deck too. So there's just so much great space here at this property, and we're not quite done yet, because as we go down here towards the back, in the backyard, we have one more space that could also be an ideal little reading room, a little home office, or a little creative lab, whatever you can think of. It's just one more enclosed space that you can have to do whatever you want with. And it's great because, again, it really has that great feel. It's still connected, you know, in terms of feeling wise and theme wise with the main house, but it does give you some added privacy if you wanted to get away from everybody and kind of put your head down and just get to work. And it's great because you still do get the view, you still get the natural lighting, but you do have some built-in lighting as well. It's just a great addition. So there's so many possibilities with this space. I can't even begin to kind of go over the different things that I could possibly use this for, but it's just awesome to have a property where the owners have taken the time and effort to, again, put these things together so that you can move in and really kind of have at it and just let your imagination run wild with it. Also great to have a backyard. You've got some trees, you've got some greenery. It's one of those things that I think people really are looking for more of these days, is having some kind of connection to nature, but that they can actually walk out their door and look at themselves. So it's just great to see that here at this property. All right, so I know it's kind of a lengthy tour, but again, we had a lot of real estate to cover. If there is anything you feel we missed, please feel free to reach out. We're always happy to answer any questions. Again, 394 Alvarado Street in Brisbane, California. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, around 1,300 square feet. Ton of bonus rooms, as you can see, and just such a super cool and unique setup. I think this property is going to go relatively quick. It's a great property. We're really happy to have it under our management. And again, if there's anything we missed, please feel free to reach out. And we're just going to show you kind of here the access back upstairs as we wrap up this tour. So thanks so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you at one of the open houses, and take care.